time, I'd like to call Officer Eric Sunny to sing our national anthem.
This is Officer Eric Sunny of the Chicopee Police Department that's going to sing.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Order up!
We can now call Most Reverend Mitchell T. Lozansky from the Diocese of Springfield for our opening prayer and invocation.
Gracious and loving God, we thank you for the beauty of this day that gathers us here together. We thank you for the memories of the men and women who have given their lives in service for each one of us. Help us always to remember their sacrifice. May we always be inspired by them. And may we who inherit their legacy always know that you protect and guide us and watch over us. We pray for all of those who are in law enforcement, for all who are represented here today. Lord, you guide all of our ways. You lead us in paths of peace. Protect them all. Watch over them, and may we who benefit from their service always be appreciative and thankful to them and to you for all they do for us. Amen.
On behalf of the Western Massachusetts Police Association, I'd like to personally welcome all the family members and friends whose names appear on this memorial. Thank you also to all the law enforcement personnel, distinguished guests, and everyone else who came here today to remember these fine men and women. To those family members and friends, I sincerely hope that despite your losses, you find some comfort in the sea of blue that surrounds you here today. A couple of special guests I'd like to recognize before we get started. Mr. Henry Sullivan, who's right here in the front row. Mr. Sullivan has designed and made all 47 plaques here for the monument that you see here today. We also have Mayor Dominic Sarno, and the Massachusetts State Police Troop B Commander Major Barry O'Brien. We're here again during National Police Week to remember and honor all of our brothers, sisters, partners, husbands, wives, sons and daughters, fathers and mothers who defended our lives, our homes, our property, and our streets. We remember them because we want to, because we need to, and so that we can assure the families that they left behind that their sacrifice is something that we respect deeply and that something we'll never take for granted. 35 times so far this year we have lost law enforcement officers across the country, and yet we continue to do our job. Despite all the criticisms, challenges, the things that just don't make sense, the setbacks, and the violence, we still put on the uniform and defend the oath that we took. There are currently more than 900,000 sworn police officers in the United States. That figure represents an all-time high. What this says is that despite the dangers, all these courageous and dedicated people continue to take on the challenges of our profession. They do it because it is who they are. They're strong, they're dedicated, they're professional, as were all of the men and women whose names appear on this memorial. Even though we are all painfully aware of the sacrifices of those we honor today and the possibility that we could one day be the one honored, we persist. At the Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C., 4 lions stand guard every day over all of those who have made the ultimate sacrifice. The inscription at one of the lions reads, "It is not how these officers died that made them heroes. It is how they lived." No one understands those words better than all of us who are gathered here today to honor and remember. Thank you.